All right, hey guys, what's up? It's Alex here, and today we have a very special guest, and he's actually the father of our cameraman. So you never get to see him, but Austin is the one who's always behind the camera shooting these videos for us, and this is his dad, Ed. And Ed has a pretty nice car here, and he's gonna show us a couple of things, how he takes care of it, and just things that you guys can kind of do at home. You know, take care of your own cars. You know, get with your dad and go out and whatever car you have, kind of do the same stuff. Thanks for doing this, by the way. Yeah. So Ed, why don't you go ahead and show us around? Sure. What kind of car is this?
This is a 1968 Camaro. It's been fully restored. It has a massive big block in it.
Wow.
A tunnel ram with two 4-barrels on it. It's a 454 board and stroke, meaning board, it has bigger pistons, stroke, it has a longer piston stroke. So you get more power out of the same motor.
Okay. Yeah, that engine looks like about twice the size of the one in my truck. So.
Yeah, it's made to go fast, but the key here is only on a straight line at the drag strip.
What kind of maintenance do you do?
Typically, it doesn't get washed very often because it doesn't come out in the rain very often.
Sure.
With this kind of power on wet roads is not a good idea.
Yeah.
But as far as maintenance on the motor and the transmission, oil change every year. And every time before I go out, I go over the whole car mechanically, make sure there's no fuel leaks, make sure all the belts are nice and tight, make sure all the header bolts are tight, and all the spark plugs are plugged in good and tight so that there's no misfiring.
Yeah.
Look for leaks, any signs of leaks, whether there's fuel, coolant, transmission fluid. If there is, you're not going anywhere. You have to figure out what it is. One thing I always like to do is check the air pressure in the tires.
Yeah.
And I can tell from sitting all winter, this tire's very low. Now, I have a tire gauge here. This will tell me how many pounds of air pressure's in there. All tires have on here somewhere recommended manufacturer pressure. So you need to find those numbers. I just right up in here.
Gotcha.
32 pounds. So we're only at 28, but it just looks low. So we're gonna put some air. If you put too much air in, your ride will be very stiff and your tires will wear prematurely. Not enough air, your tires will be squishy and you won't feel safe. There we go, 34, I'm good with that.
All right.
So that's how you do the air in the tires. For the oil, there's a dipstick that comes on every motor in every old car. Newer cars don't even have these anymore. But you pull this out and you want to read, and it's pretty clean, but you can tell we're right at the add mark. The transmission, it's an automatic. That is this dipstick back here. This transmission, you have to check the fluid with the engine running. Obviously right now it's not, but you pull it out, and it also shows you where the fluid must be between these two lines. Fluid in the radiator, first thing, if you've been running the car, always squeeze your hose. If you can't squeeze it, that means you have pressure. You can't take this cap off, it'll blow off.
Okay.
But in this case, it hasn't been run enough to make it hot, so we can take this cap off safely.
Gotcha.
Push down, turn counterclockwise, remove cap, and you can see it's about 1.5 inches down. That's a little low, but it's not bad.
All right, guys. Well, Ed's gonna go ahead and start it up. We're gonna take a look at this monster. So yeah, Ed, you wanna hop in there?
Very good.
Hey guys, so we're inside the car now. This car's a standard transmission, right?
No, this is an automatic.
Oh, it is an automatic.
Yeah.
Oh.
It just looks like a standard.
Oh, gotcha.
And
okay.
I'll show you how this works.
Yeah, absolutely. So I was just gonna say, if you could show us, because this is it's a lot more knobs than I've ever seen in an automatic.
Well, what this is it's called Kill Duff shifters. It's a guy from California that makes these. And what it's for is when you're on the track, it's very nice to be able just to grab gears and not have to manually shift them yourself and hope you don't miss a gear. This button here is for a device called a line lock. What this does is you push on the brake, push on the button, it locks the two front tires, You let go of the brake, smash the throttle, you can heat your tires up doing a massive burnout without foot braking.
Oh, okay.
This button will lock the two front brakes so that you
Gotcha.
can heat your tires up before you launch.
Okay. Wow.
Got it here.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
it's go time.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go for a spin. All right, hey, well, Ed, thanks for showing us everything, taking us for a ride. That was awesome. Yeah, guys, like I said before, go try some of that stuff at home with your dad. You know, even if your car's not quite as high performance. Yeah, so guys, checking your tire pressure and checking your fluid levels, that's a great thing you can do with your dad. Go grab your dad, go out in the garage, go outside, you know, find a tire pressure gauge, you know, whatever you got to do. These are some great things that you can do to just make sure your car is running well, make sure your tires are in good condition, and make sure the engine has plenty of fluids. So go try that at home.